Steven Gerrard has shared his thoughts on the growing pressure surrounding Arne's slot situation at Liverpool following an impressive win at the weekend. The former Reds captain, who knows all about the expectations that come with managing at the top level, offered an honest take on Slot's current struggles as Liverpool continue to falter in the Premier League. Gerrard's comments come at a time when questions are being asked about the direction of the club under the Dutchman, with fans eager to see a response after a difficult run of results. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Steven Gerrard has hailed Arne Slot for how he has handled the demand of Liverpool Football Club after admitting the Dutchman had been under immense pressure. Goals from Mohamed Salah and Ryan Gravenberch, either side of half-time, secured Liverpool's first Premier League win since September as they beat Aston Villa 2-0 at Anfield. The champions endured a torrid run of form after their 2-1 win over Everton in late September, losing 6 of their next 7 matches across all competitions. The slump in form, consisting of 4 consecutive Premier League defeats for the first time since November 2014, resulted in Slot facing an enormous amount of pressure. But former Liverpool captain and Villa manager Gerrard has hailed Slot for how calm he was during the crisis before steering the Reds back on track. Listen, I think he's handled the last couple of weeks really well. He's been calm, he has been under immense pressure, so have his players, Gerrard told TNT Sports. But that is the demand here at Liverpool Football Club, especially off the back of becoming champions. You don't rest on that. It's about parking that up and going for the next prizes. He's handled it well. It's a great win. He deserves a lot of credit for that. But they come thick and fast. In 2 days' time, the pressure will build again as he'll be expected to beat Real Madrid. Compared to when we played, there are a lot more people with microphones and cameras in front of their face. There are a lot more keyboard warriors and a lot of unnecessary noise. But it is football in the modern age. You have to take the rough with the smooth. That is life. Steve McManaman, meanwhile, insisted the poor run of form resulted in an avalanche of nonsense being spoken about the Premier League champions. There has been a lot of nonsense spoken, the former Liverpool midfielder told TNT Sports. Yes, you can take criticism, the right criticism at the right times, and their performance, particularly against Brentford, probably warranted criticism, some of the other games not so much. But there was an avalanche of nonsense spoken, and they know that. They are not immune to any of it all, and it is far more noticeable now because people have got things to do and podcasts to sell and all this nonsense, so everybody is clickbaiting this and getting involved. It is just everywhere at the moment, you cannot avoid it. The only way you can respond is by doing that tonight. Before the Premier League clash at Anfield, Slot insisted he retained the full backing of Liverpool's owners, Fenway Sports Group, and wasn't worried about his future at Anfield despite his side's recent form. For me, they say similar things, the Dutchman told reporters on Friday. I speak mainly to Richard Hughes and once in a while to the others. They also see similar things as what I see. For me, the conversations haven't changed a lot. We always talk about the game, and it's always nicer to talk about the game if you have won than if you have lost. I feel supported not only in this period but also when things go well. In other news, Liverpool could reportedly be closing in on a deal to sign Bayern Munich defender Dayot Upamecano, with negotiations potentially being finalised within the next few weeks amid uncertainty surrounding their defensive setup. Arne Slot's side have endured a torrid run of form, losing 6 of their last 8 games in all competitions. A stretch that had left them languishing in 7th place in the Premier League until last night's win over Villa brought them back into 3rd. The Reds are now 7 points behind leaders Arsenal, and with defensive issues piling up, strengthening the backline has become a key focus heading into the January transfer window. Liverpool's defence has come under increasing scrutiny this season, with costly errors and a lack of cohesion undermining what was once a solid foundation under previous regimes. That vulnerability has reignited the club's long-standing interest in Upamecano, whose contract with Bayern expires at the end of the season. The 26-year-old Frenchman has been a consistent performer in the Bundesliga and could soon be available on a free transfer if no extension is agreed in Munich. Former Everton CEO Keith Wyness, who now advises top clubs through his football consultancy, believes Liverpool could move quickly to secure Upamecano on a pre-contract agreement as early as January. He suggested that while the Reds have a genuine opportunity to land the defender, competition from other top sides is inevitable. It really would be a steal, Wince explained, but the usual suspects, Chelsea and Manchester City, are also after him. He is really highly rated. That seems to be the name of the game now, clubs trying to get players who are coming up within a year or 2 years of their contract, then trying to work out a way to get them on a free transfer. Wyness went on to emphasise that Liverpool would need to act decisively if they wish to win the race for the France international signature. He would be a great steal, and while Liverpool are linked, there is some competition in terms of other clubs looking at him as well. He's performing very well this season, and he will be one of those who could sign a pre-contract in January. A potential deal for Upamecano could be particularly timely given the uncertainty surrounding Konate's future at Anfield. The 26-year-old centre-back is now entering the final months of his current contract and, according to multiple sources, has rejected a new deal with the club. Talks have failed to progress in recent weeks, leading to growing expectations that Konate could depart in the summer. Reports suggest that Real Madrid have shown concrete interest in the French defender, with the Spanish giants closely monitoring his situation as they look to bolster their defensive ranks ahead of next season. If Konate does indeed move on, it would leave a major void in Liverpool's backline, one that a player of Upamecano's caliber could fill seamlessly. His pace, aerial strength, and ability to play out from the back align with Arne Slot's tactical demands, and his availability on a free transfer would represent significant value in the current market. As things stand, Liverpool are under mounting pressure to steady their season, and resolving their defensive uncertainty could be a crucial first step. With Upamecano's situation at Bayern Munich still unresolved, and Konate edging closer to an exit, the coming weeks may prove pivotal in shaping the next phase of Liverpool's defensive rebuild. In the coming weeks, Liverpool's activity behind the scenes could play a defining role in how the remainder of their season unfolds. The club's recent struggles have made it clear that reinforcements at the back are needed, and the opportunity to secure a proven defender on favourable terms may be too good to ignore. As contract talks and negotiations continue across Europe, Liverpool's ability to move swiftly and decisively could determine whether they emerge stronger from a difficult spell or allow key rivals to gain the upper hand. Either way, the outcome of these discussions could have major implications for Arne Slot's plans, both for the second half of this campaign and for the long-term shape of his defensive unit. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.